All right, welcome back. So, escalation in Ukraine, nuclear tensions, civilian casualties, and air combat preparations. And we'll end with a Memorial Day message. It's from me. So, let's get to our introduction. So, welcome back to today's episode of Escalation in Ukraine, nuclear tensions, and civilian casualties, and air combat preparations. In this segment, we'll delve into the latest developments in Ukraine conflict. We'll discuss a significant strike by the Ukrainian forces on Russia's nuclear early warning radar, a tragic missile attack on a shopping center in Kharkiv, Ukraine, and Russia's strategic preparations to counter potential F-16 fighters in Ukraine. Stay tuned as we provide detailed insights, accompanied by videos and maps, to understand these critical events more comprehensively. After our latest developments in the Ukraine conflict, I'd like to share my Memorial Day message. It will be a heartfelt message from the bottom of my heart, and I encourage you all to stick around if you're interested. So let's get to our talking points. We'll get the screen shared over. Thank you all for following. So we're going to talk about the nuclear tensions that are rising between Ukraine, Russia, and NATO. So here we go. Here's our first article. All right, so Ukraine hit the radar of Russia's nuclear early warning system. So from Moscow, the attack justifies the use of nukes. So Russia's not happy. So nuclear tensions arise, right? So the strike on the nuclear radar. So Ukrainian forces targeted Russia's DM radar. This radar is a critical component of Russia's nuclear early warning system, designed to detect intercontinental ballistic missiles and cruise missile threats up to 600 kilometers away. Russian officials, including Dmitry Rogozin, have described this attack as a global threat to national security, suggesting it could justify a nuclear response under Russian doctrine. Here's some of the implications. The strike has raised the alert level of Russia's strategic weapons and highlighted the U.S. involvement, increasing tensions and the potential for significant escalation. So let's get to some of the videos and pictures that are in this article before we get to our next one. So what we'll see here, as we scroll down, you'll see pictures of where it was hit, right? I'll zoom in, you can see, right? So here we go. So it's part of their DM radar, right, that was hit. So here's a picture. So the Ukrainian forces hit it. So here's some of the damage. Here's some of the maps, right? We zoom in. So the radar is located right here. There are the grid coordinates. We zoom in. Here's a short video. We'll kind of zoom out just a little bit. Here we go. Play it one more time. Here's some more pictures of it. Here's another video, but this one has music, so I'm not going to play that video. All right, it's kind of a tour of it, but I don't want to play that because it will get me a strike with music. So here's some more maps. All right, some of that is hard to read. Those maps will not translate. So let's get on to our next article. Thank you all again. So our next one, we're going to talk about the civilian casualties in Kharkiv. So carnage in Kharkiv. Heavy Russian attack on a large shopping center with dozens of dead. There's videos. So let's talk about this. So a missile attack on the shopping center. So on May 25th, 2024, Russian missiles struck a large shopping center in Kharkiv, in Ukraine, killing dozens of civilians. At the time of the attack, the mall was crowded with shoppers. Casualties and damage. Initial reports indicate 11 deaths, but the number is expected to rise as the fire caused by the attack continues to burn. Ukraine's appeal. Ukrainian President Zelensky emphasized the need for improved air defense systems and modern fighter jets to prevent such attacks, calling on international leaders to provide the necessary support. Let's look at some of the videos. Here's one of the videos.
А что, прилет был?
Да нет,
Прилет был?
хлопушка, да, ну что понятно.
Я не буду задаваться.
All right. So it says Russia has launched another brutal attack on Kharkiv on a construction hypermarket on Saturday, right in the middle of the day. As of now, it's believed that more than 200 people were in the hypermarket. All the emergency services are already on site and providing.
Здесь нам повезло только что. Там людей сколько.
Right. So to our next article. All right, so this will finish us up. So now we're going to talk about the air combat preparations. So Russia is preparing a spectacle of shooting down F-16 in Ukraine. Squadrons, of Su-30 and Su-35S and MiG-31s were armed with R-37M with a range of 300 kilometers, which is known to be the longest range in the world. So here's some of the quick talking points. So Russia's strategic preparations. The Russian Air Force is gearing up to counter potential F-16 fighters in Ukraine to possibly counter F-16 fighters in Ukraine. Squadrons of Su-30 and Su-35S and MiG-31 jets are all equipped with R-37M missiles, which has a range of 300 kilometers, which is considered the longest in the world. Military movements. Recent footage revealed Su-30 SM fighters armed with these missiles, indicating Russia's readiness for aerial combat against advanced Western aircraft. Strategic implications. This move underscores Russia's determination to maintain its air superior and prevent any significant advantage by Ukrainian forces bolstered by Western support. So let's look at a few of these pictures in this article before we get ready to get to my Memorial Day message for closeout. So here we go. Here's a video of showing Russian Su-30 SM fighter jets spotted with R-37M long-range air-to-air missiles for the first time. All right. Here's the same video. We can zoom in. We can see them better right there. They actually, I like some of these articles, they'll exit or put a square so you can zoom in and see. So there they are right there. Here's a quick video. right. All right. So I'm back. So we're getting ready to close out. So here's the conclusion. So our conclusion. So today's episode has covered significant developments in the Ukraine conflict, from nuclear tensions and civilian casualties to strategic military preparations. These events underline the ongoing escalation and the potential for further conflict. As we continue to monitor the situation, it's clear that the international community's response will be crucial in shaping the next steps. Thank you for joining us today. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next episode. So here we go. Let's close out. All right. So thank you for listening to today's episode of Escalation in Ukraine, nuclear tensions and civilian casualties, and air combat preparations. Be sure to subscribe for more updates and in-depth analysis. Have a great day. Here's my Memorial Day message. As we pause to honor the fallen this Memorial Day, my thoughts center on the echoes of war that linger in the quiet corners of my mind. War's haunting melody often drowns out the praises that label me a hero, leaving me to grapple with the internal battle of shame and guilt. The title of hero feels heavy against the weight of my heart. They say war is hell, but the actual firestorm resides within, where PTSD grips my thoughts like a relentless parasite. Raw and vivid memories play out in a relentless loop, impressing scenes into the fabric of my soul. While seen as a hero, within me lies a struggle with shadows. The admiration from others contrasts sharply with the internal turmoil, creating a conflict that rings through my being. Each cheer reminds me of the silent scars that shape my psyche. In the theater of war, our brotherhood was forged in chaos, baptized by fire, but the aftermath replaced the echoes of gunfire with quiet battles fought within. The enemy is now elusive, manifesting itself both in dreams and waking moments alike. Every label feels like a mismatch, a costume worn uneasily. Though my uniform folded away, the emotional armor bears the depths and fractures, conflicts that transcend the physical. War is held not just for the fury on the battlefield, but for the enduring turbulence in the mind. The struggle persists, a silent storm beneath the surface. Yet in sharing this narrative, there's hope. Amidst the chaos of my eternal battleground, a beacon emerged, a guiding light in Jesus Christ. I found solace in the depths of my spiritual warfare, and the wounds that once festered began to heal. The weight of guilt and shame found redemption, faith. Navigating this rowdy journey, Jesus became my anchor, a source of strength in the face of PTSD's relentless storm. Though the scars remain, the burden eased, carried by a newfound sense of purpose and divine grace. From the ashes of war, a transformation unfolded. Today, I'm no longer just a hero in the eyes of others, but a man of God, living in faith. The echoes of battle are now replaced by the whispers of redemption, and the eternal strife gives way to peace. As many celebrate Memorial Day with barbecues, drinking, and other passions of the flesh, let us all remember the valid reason for this day. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying these festivities, some of us reflect on the more profound significance. The day ties into my reflection and my new mission, no longer defined by the identity as an Iraq veteran. I now walk in the newness of my life in Christ. My life's narrative shifted when I surrendered to the spiritual refuge in Jesus Christ. Once burdened by conflict emotions, the hero within now stands redeemed. A testament to the transformative power of faith, the journey continues, not devoid of challenges, but with the assurance that even in the aftermath of war, a path of healing and grace is paved by the footsteps of faith. In Christ, love, Jared Wesley Campbell. I love you all. I wanted to share that. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day weekend. I love you all so much.